Teresa's up 2-0 to start this game.
Love to see man-to-man with help side defense. They're really getting out the turnout, passing ball pressure, long shot.
Deep three comes up just to get off the mark, and a strong rebound, and they maintain possession. As they rotate it, point guard brings it up top, sets up the offense. Bounce passes to her left. That's Casey McGinn controlling the ball now.
These girls are really locked in here already.
Carlucci has it. Passes it back up top. Hilton with a nice feed inside. No foul called. Lots of contact. And St. Clair gets possession. A beautiful crossover. It's going to be her foot. And she cannot believe the call. That's Juliana Bentavenia with the turnover.
That definitely hit off her foot on the way out. So there's no need to complain. It's too early in the game for that. Let's play ball.
Definitely going to be a long game with that.
Long one. No good. There we go. Pushing up the floor. St. Clair's on the move.
Out of bounds, St. Clair ball.
You know, like I told you, a lot of turnovers. Going to be a lot of turnovers and missed shots in this first quarter.
Yeah, you got to hope it's just the nerve so far.
St. Clair's with the ball. Playing high screen roll. St. Teresa's in the man-to-man. Good pass. For a layup, number 14.
On the board, knotted up at 2. 5:45 to go here in the opening quarter.
Elizabeth Delbar with the finish.
As pass sent to the wing, given back up top. And she is stripped and down for the ball. Refs blow the whistle, and this is
St. Clair.
Let's go, have it on the floor.
I'm really loving seeing both teams play man-to-man. As a high school coach, we love to see the young kids learning how to play man-to-man and having those type of principles.
I always feel like that's the best way to go about defense. You're able to stay with your man and really put the pressure on.
And here's a drive into the lane underneath. Baseline comes up empty. The three from up top. Oh, almost goes in with a friendly roll. No dice. Outlet the other way. Here comes St. Teresa. And St. Clair does a nice job getting back on defense. Underneath and a block. Beautiful block by number 14, Elizabeth Delmar.
She's making a nice impact to start the game. She got a basket.
Oh, and almost an and one there as Lauren Rodriguez draws contact. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Cristina, what do you say so far?
It looks like these girls are really running hard. They should probably slow the game up a little bit and try and reset everything.
Well, see, there's obviously a bit of nerves going on here as St. Clair takes their first lead of the game. On the free throw shot, Rodriguez. Second shot to follow is up and good. So good free throw shooting here to start for St. Clair's.
Always important in a game. Those free throws always come down to it at the end.
And bringing it across the timeline now is McGinn. She dribbles to her right. Passes it up top to Hilton, who now gives a good feed underneath the hoop. Reverse layup. Baseline comes up empty. She'll try again from 14. No good. And a mad dash through the board.
St. Clair's is going to have to up their defense here.
Grimaldi has it now. She's rocking double pigtails. We like that.
That was an excellent cut by McGinn. She showed that the girl was playing up.
Charge to number 1, Heather McGinn. That is her first.
McGinn comes from a great family of basketball players. Her sister plays at FDU.
That's the time, Grimaldi.
Her sister plays Division I at FDU, so I can only imagine that she's been battle tested in the backyard.
That's the time, Rodriguez.
Rodriguez is coming out very aggressive to start this game. As she picks up a foul.
St. Clair foul shot number 21, Rodriguez. That is her first personal foul. Team second.
Taking the ball strong to the hole to start the game.
It's all about pacing here. You control the game that way.
6-4, St. Clair's has the lead. 3:29 to go, opening quarter. And a jump ball. Let's say St. Clair basketball. Nope. What are they calling here, eh? Yep, St. Teresa basketball.
CYO rules, the clock runs into the last 2 minutes of the quarter. So the time will run.
And now St. Clair maintaining possession, dribbles it across the timeline. The point guard, Rodriguez, has it. Trying to go around a high screen and a foul called.
She needed to use that screen better. She was a little too wide on that screen. She has to get a little closer and turn the corner from there.
All right, Rodriguez with it now. Another high screen set up top. Gets the separation, and a three comes up in and out. Grimaldi with the ball. And they're looking to push, and the crowd urging them on. Driving into the lane, contact, the basket counts, and one.
Those ones you love to see.
She would not be denied. Isabella Grimaldi to the line, shooting one.
Keeping this score real close so far.
Gotta make the free throw. Gotta make the free throw. St. Clair's pushing the ball up the floor. Got a little ISO situation here. She pulls it back out. Over to Rodriguez with the ball.
Hopefully the point guard can reset her team there.
Good drive. Woo! Strong finish by Rodriguez. She is in attack mode.
St. Teresa with the ball again.
It seems we may have figured out our sound complications. A big shout out to Local Live for helping us out. 8-6 is the score here. St. Clair's has a 2-point lead. 1:42 remaining, as he mentioned, with that running clock. So we won't see a stoppage in play here till the end of the first quarter. We'll see how many more points we can get out. Rodriguez firing a deep three. And
she has brought her duffel bag in the first quarter. Miss Rodriguez is here to play.
And she sure did bang that from downtown. Absolute money. Grimaldi passing it up top. A three of their own trying to answer no. It's 11-6. St. Clair's with the lead, and they're doing their best to build on this 5-point lead.
These St. Clair's girls handle the ball very well to start this game.
Yeah, you can tell they've put a lot of practice into
She's
their
going
craft.
for the heat check. I think she's going to go for the heat check.
Here's a high screen once again. They got to watch those elbows when they set those screens. Three here on the right wing, no good. Rebounded by St. Clair's. Second chance opportunity, no, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Yeah, that's number one, Heather McGinnis. Well, they call it the charity stripe, Cristina, because you got to get your money there. These shots are important. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, definitely. At the end of the game, those missed free throws always come back to bite you.
Well, so far, St. Clair has been perfect at the line. 3 for 3 from the free throw line to start this game.
St. Teresa's going to have to clean this up a little bit, or they're going to be shooting free throws every time.
And it's their first miss. I might have given the Madden Jenks. Bringing the ball across is Grimaldi. Pushes it to the corner. A fake. Now a three from the left elbow. No. St. Clair's comes up with it. That's Bentavenia bringing it across the timeline. She now passes it over to Regina. Alyssa gives it back to the point guard. A little give and go action here is good ball movement around the perimeter. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Rodriguez got the ball. Let's see what she does with it.
A little slippery on the court there. Cross-court pass, errant out of bounds, and that with 1.1 seconds to go here. See if they can give it a hoof. And she will not get it off in time. The score at the end of the first quarter here in St. Joseph by the Sea 7th grade girls basketball championship. St. Teresa has 6. Yeah.
6 points.
6 points. St. Teresa with 6. St. Clair with 12 points. Exciting first quarter of action brought to you by our friends at Seppi Pizza Bar 3, Navy Pier Court. What does St. Teresa have to do to get back in this ball game?
I think that they need to get a little bit more movement on offense. They're doing a lot of one pass shot, and they're missing those shots because they're one pass shots. They need to establish some rhythm offensively, so that's getting some movement, passing the ball. They're doing a lot of dribbling and one pass shot. So I'd like to see them settle down a little bit more and kind of get into an offensive flow.
And hopefully they clean up their defense there so that they can stop fouling. You know, those fouls are definitely going to hurt them later on in the game, the more they foul.
Oh, I just listened to the sound, and it's finally perfect. You all sound beautiful. Second quarter of action underway. Rodriguez with it. St. Clair looking to build on this
nice
lead.
slip.
Beautiful pass. Kicked off of her leg, but they're going to say that the last touch is actually off St. Teresa to maintain gold basketball.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe they see something we don't down there.
Totally possible. Here's a deep three from the left side. No. Long rebound maintained that time.
A little windy in here, but we're all right.
Brielle Longo comes up with it. Longo dishes off to her right. Grimaldi has it. And a good steal here. And the defense trying to get back here. This is number 6 with the ball now. Alessa Regina. Defense gets back in time. Good pass inside at number 14. Comes up no. Mad dash underneath now. St. Clair's maintains possession. They bring it out up top and reset. 6:57 to go in the first half. A deep three way downtown. Steph Curry's territory. Follow-up jumper is no good. I'll tell you, St. Clair getting a lot of second and third chance opportunities here.
St. Teresa really has to step it up here.
Got to box out.
And now they get the rebound, and they badly needed it that time as they bring it across the timeline. This is 33 going baseline. A lot of contact, looking for the foul possibly. She does not get the call, and Casey McGinn. They'll inbound it far left underneath their own basket. Trailing by 6. The pump fake up top, now pass to the corner. Right side three, no. Second chance opportunity up, no good, but she's fouled. And we'll head to the line for 2 shots. Trailing by 6, this is number 10, Liv Hilton at the line. 2 shots. First one up a little bit too strong. 6:06 to go in this first half.
Ooh, empty trip.
Long rebound coming the other way, coast to coast. Good pass underneath the hoop. A lot of contact. You can count it. And the foul.
That was an awesome push by St. Clair's there.
And the key to the push was that she allowed the defense to make a decision to pick her and then gave it up. She didn't give it up too early. She gave it up right on time. And that was end one.
All right, outlet the other way. Here's Hilton driving. 3 girls on her. Now 4 and a jump ball. Excellent hounding defense. Girls playing like dogs. St. Clair out here, man. Their defense clearly is the definition of what wins championships, eh?
And definitely forcing St. Teresa's into a lot of turnovers. So.
Yeah, they're putting the pressure on, and the other team is folding.
Here's a deep 3 from the corner. Comes up empty. Last touch by St. Clair. That's off Alessa Regina's fingers, and they will inbound. Baseline, far left. And she's struggling to get it in. Now a beautiful pass underneath is good in the paint. 14-8, St. Clair with the lead. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Here's a deep 3. St. Clair is shooting a lot of threes here to start this game. And now a fast break opportunity all the way coast to coast. Looks like she might have sprained her ankle there a little bit. And it is, in fact, a turnover. St. Clair's has it. Now pressing defense from St. Teresa. No dice. McGinn backs up on D. Drive into the lane by Rodriguez. Empty. A lot of contact and no foul called. Oh, there is a foul called. She'll go to the line and shoot. This is her second trip to the charity stripe.
She's been aggressive.
And you can see she is a shooter. She's perfect 3 for 3 from the line.
By her driving, she is making the referees make the call because she is being so aggressive going to the rack.
And now a perfect 4 for 4 from the point guard, Lauren Rodriguez.
She has such a great form at the line there.
And here's McGinn driving to her left baseline. A lot of contact that time, and a little bit of anything you could do, I could do better, as Rodriguez picking up the foul on D.
Well, McGinn did an excellent job of turning the corner down there. I'd like to see her be a little bit more aggressive. She looks like their primary ball handler, someone who can handle it very well. So I'd like to see her being a little bit more aggressive here.
An unfriendly bounce on that rim there. The ball looked like it was in and out. Carnival hoop on this side. Second one short. And the rebound maintained by St. Clair's as they bring it across the timeline. And a turnover going the other way. Here's Longo with the right hand. Too strong off the glass. St. Clair quickly pushing the other way, looking to build on an 8-point lead. Here's a three. Off the mark, rebounded Rodriguez. She is literally everywhere, And that time she gets her money in the paint. It is an 18-8 lead, St. Clair's largest of the game.
As we like to say, she is in her duffel bag right now.
Oh, the bank is open. A three from downtown. And just like that, Mr. Momentum might be changing his address, St. Clair's.
That's
only
the
leads
exact
now
answer
by
you
7.
want to see to that out there.
Good move.
Beautiful drive into the lane, off the glass, comes up no. And a good rebound here. Pushing it across, this is Grimaldi. Splits a double team, drives beautifully.
That was a big time move by Grimaldi. Froze that girl with the crossover.
You can see these girls are really waking up out here. They're getting hungry out there.
St. Therese is now in a 2-3 zone as we call timeout.
Yeah, the first timeout of the game is brought to you by our friends at Ralph's Sports Bar. That's right, Ralph's Sports Bar. Make sure you check them out, 1571 Richmond Road. Back after this. I tell you, I really should have gone to school for this stuff. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the first half. And it's St. Teresa's who's mounting a comeback. Previously down 10, they find themselves down by just 5 here.
Well, St. Teresa started the game off with 7 turnovers. You turn the ball over 7 times, you're not going to have much success. St. Clair's only has 3 turnovers, and hence the 18-13 score by St. Clair's.
Here we go. St. Clair set to inbound the ball here. From the left side, the kick out, back up to a little give-and-go action. Rodriguez has it. I'm loving the high sock she has on. Pass back to the corner, 4-3. It's a big part of their offense. Comes up empty. Rodriguez firing a 3. Back-to-back long-range shots from this St. Clair's offense. Jump ball on the floor, and it will maintain gold basketball.
Grimaldi's really getting aggressive out there. You can see she really wants to win this game.
All right, here's the inbound and a travel. And I'll tell you, it's been a very clean game so far. That is the first travel we've had. Usually see a lot of travel. I'm going to keep it real with you.
Most of the turnovers are now them throwing the ball away.
Just, yeah, sometimes you got to throw it to your mom in the first row. All right, here's a double team, right elbow, and a timeout called on the floor. St. Teresa's, I think that's their second timeout. It's very hard to keep track. We want to give a big shout out to Coach Mike Cortese, St. Joseph by the Sea varsity boys basketball coach, always inviting us out here to this fine campus. Really one of the more beautiful complexes in all Staten Island and New York City. We want to give a big shout out to everybody over here involved in the athletic program. And we're happy to be broadcasting some more sports from this campus coming this spring. Baseball, lacrosse, I don't know, some other stuff. If you want us to cover some sports, you let us know. You send us an email, follow us on the web machine, and that's that. Back here, 2:17 to go. We have a halftime guest, and that's going to be Jessica Rosalbo. She is the JV girls basketball coach, city champions. Inbounding here, St. Teresa. And they get it in. Longo has it. Kick to the corner. Deep three off the mark. It seems the three is everybody's favorite way to score nowadays.
Ooh, nice behind the back there by Benzavega. Over to Rodriguez on the drive. She's looking to go.
And we have another turnover.
Over the back call. Over the back call.
Oh, it's an over the back. All right. Just under 2 minutes to go here. First half, Carlucci firing a three off the mark.
A little windy in here. It's all right.
That's a little, you could say it was a pass. You could say it was a pass. What would you say, Cristina?
I'd say at least she's giving an effort out there, you know?
I'm with you either way. I think it was the wind. Close a window. 18-13. And St. Clair, after being so hot, they haven't had a basket in some time now.
No, St. Teresa's is winning to a 2-3 zone, and it's kind of stifled them a little bit.
And that three-pointer off the mark. Rodriguez with the rebound, shoots, fires, and it's tipped. It's going to maintain goal basketball. Running clock here, 1:11 to go.
The zone for St. Teresa's have taken the driving lanes away from St. Clair's, which helped them get nice drive.
Beautiful. 20-13, 1 minute to go here, first half. McGinn is fouled with the scoop. Left off the glass, no good.
That's the second time this quarter where she's putting a little pressure on them and making St. Clair's defend them.
It seems the left is her strong side. She gets it, she drives, and she draws the contact. It's working right now until St. Clair's can figure out a way to stop it. They're going to have to double team her and try and force a turnover. She's good on the first of two from the line. Second one is up and cash. It's 20-15.
Anything to close that gap there. Anything matters.
Rodriguez gets the call from her coach.
Looks like they're running out the clock a little there.
That's Mike Deanna, the head coach of this St. Clair girls basketball team.
See St. Teresa's in this 2-1-2, this 2-3 right here, this 2-3 matchup.
Rodriguez, the pass back over. Give and go. 28 seconds to go here in the first half.
And St. Clair's looks like they're going to be patient. They're going to run this bad boy all the way down.
Yep, St. Teresa's going to have to get it. There's a three left wing off the mark. Good box out, and St. Clair's comes up with it. They'll probably maintain it. Will they hold it? No, they fire a three off the mark. 6 seconds to go. Out of bounds, 5.5. And it'll be St. Teresa's with one last effort to try and make this a one-possession ball game. As it's tipped, Longo comes up with it. 4 on the clock. The pass up court is errant. And the buzzer goes off. They don't get it in time. Bunch of turnovers. Kind of lost control of what happened there at the end of the first half in the girls' 7th grade CYO championship game. It's St. Clair's with a 5-point lead over St. Teresa's, 20-15. We're going to have we're going to have JV head coach Jessica here whenever. I don't know. She's supposed to be here soon.
Just a reminder, make sure
we want to thank our sponsors, of course, Seppi Pizza Bar, LeBron Team Realty, and, of course, Ralph's Sports Bar. We're going to be back in just a moment. All this and more. Nobody Cares Sports Network, no religion, no politics. Back in a moment. And hello, everybody. Welcome back here. About to start the third quarter, but before we do, joining us in the broadcast booth right now, Jessica Rosalbo. She is the JV Girls Championship. It's incredible. I can't afford you. JV Girls New York City Champions, right? Welcome to the broadcast booth.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you here. I heard you were a ball of light and a lot of energy, and that you're exhibiting that right now. We got the start of the third quarter about to get underway here, but I want to talk to you about your girls squad running the city this year. What kind of tell us about your magical run?
Well, it was a fun year to begin with. The girls were all lighthearted and they were entertaining, fun to be on. It was fun to have them on the court, and they worked really hard to get to where they were in the city and everything. The team we versed, Hill, was we went 1-1 with them during the season, so it was even better to be able to go into the championship game and just playing the way we did.
Well, that means that the girls' team's going to be stacked here for a while then, because then the girls are going to go to varsity, right?
I hope so.
And then,
Coach, name some of your notable players that really helped your team be successful this season.
Yeah, so we had our point guard, Danielle Cordova, who just came on the court and was just a ball of energy from scoring to her defense. We had Madeleine Lanza, who was just the top defender, I feel, on the island, on JV level. Definitely can be one on varsity as she grows as a player. We had Tess, who was our 6'2", big down low, who dominated in playoffs. Had a few double-doubles.
Now, I watched her play a few times, and she had some really nice footwork. She wasn't finishing when I was watching her play, but I think that's something that Coach Sluzak is ready and willing to take her to the next level.
Oh, absolutely. During playoffs, like the practice week, we just drilled into her head.
Everybody look over here. Great job.
That she was like the best player. No one could stop her, and we just worked on her in the paint hours.
Her footwork was masterful for somebody who is a freshman, sophomore.
She's a sophomore, but she missed her freshman year because of COVID.
Right. So I thought that her footwork was she could be the next big thing on Staten Island if she really continues to put the work in and get stronger, obviously. And with age, I think she could be one of the top players on Staten Island in the Catholic League.
Well, that's okay, everybody. Nobody's really missed much. There hasn't been any points here in the second half yet. So, Jessica, we're so happy to hear your story. It's absolutely fantastic. Great news is what we love to spread here as St. Clair trying to build on their lead. I know you've been paying attention to the game, and a deep three comes up off the mark. And a rebound here by the point guard as she dribbles it across the timeline. In Grimaldi now moving into the paint on her left. Contact, the basket won't count. Jessica, what did you like in the first half of this girls' game?
I like the aggression from both teams. They're going after the basketball with pride and energy, and it's kind of hard to see in women's basketball nowadays since it's just more of a scoring game than a defensive game.
Absolutely, but we always say defense does win championships, but the three ball, I can't believe how popular the three ball is. Do you see that on your team as well?
I do. As much as we try to, I like to start in the paint, but a lot of girls now, especially I think because of NBA, they're advertising that three very well. So girls come in the court and that's all they're practicing.
Everybody wants to shoot the three.
Oh, yes.
So now with your team, how many sophomores are moving up this season?
Well, we have 3 sophomores. That's going to be Coach Josh's, decision on who does move up, but we do have some players that are capable of going up.
So you got a bunch of kids coming back with freshmen coming in?
Yeah, majority of my team was freshmen, which makes the win even a little bit better, too. It's nice. We went up against all sophomores.
Absolutely, and you got something to work for, into next season, and those girls have that game experience much needed to play on a JV level in New York City. You have to have experience, so You're going to have the experience going in, so you might have the bullseye on your back next season.
I know. And this is our second city championship, so it's even bigger.
She's out here. She's out here. Shots fired. Yeah, there you go.
Wait. You went back-to-back like Drake?
Oh, yeah.
She ran it back. We're still looking for our first points, but we've got our first shots up here in the booth.
We're going for the three-peat next season. All right, let's go see.
I knew we had a celebrity in the booth as a beautiful drive here with the right hand. Friendly roll off the glass. And that's number 9, Juliana Bentavenia. I mean, I deserve an Emmy. Did you hear me? I got that right.
You're doing great with these games today,
all right.
actually. Very proud of you.
And here's Grimaldi now driving baseline. Good defense by St. Clair's, but they're going to call a foul on her. That's number 14 picking up the foul. Elizabeth Delmar. I have a fun fact for you, Jessica. You ready for this one?
Let's hear it.
Cristina, our new broadcast analyst, says that she played Little League with you.
Yeah, at East Shore Little League back in the day when we were in our early teenage years.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my memory, softball was more of a fun sport for me, so I don't remember too much of it, but that's cool.
See what I mean? We're just bringing people together here. 22-15. St. Clair's trying to build on that lead. Their largest lead is 10. They lead by, I don't know, I'm bad at math now. Here's a deep three. Oh, I'm telling you, that's a friendly rim now for that girl, Lauren Rodriguez. She is showing all sorts of skills out here on the offensive end, D.
She has been in her duffel bag all afternoon.
Definitely that team's leader there. She's doing great today.
Nice baseline kick here. And a lot of contact as the basket is no good. We're probably going to have to yell at all the kids in a little while when they stand up along the glass. You haven't been here when I do games here with Ray Palma for the boys varsity. Ray Palma just fights the student section for 4 quarters.
It's all right.
They're just they're climbing into the booth. You can't see anything.
The men's games get wild.
Yeah, they get wild. The men's games get wild. Yep. Thank you, Jessica.
They won't be in my way tonight.
All right, Big E is on a 25-16 the score here. Yeah. And now 25-17. 4's on the board. 4:40 to go. 4:44 to go here in the third quarter. Pennsylvania brings it across the timeline. St. Clair sets up their offense. They have it on the left wing. Now kick it up top. And a good try by Longo to come up with the steal. They passed up the 3 there. Shocking. And here's a turnover.
St. Teresa pushing it up the court here.
Oh, beautiful move. A lot of contact. They call the foul, and guess what? She's going to the line again to shoot 2. This is a massive part of St. Teresa's offense. Jess, do you think they're going to be able to stop this?
I think that might be 3 or 4 fouls on Rodriguez.
No. Well, we are bad at stats. Cristina, I know. Yep, Cristina knows we're bad at stats. She's rolling her eyes.
I definitely started keeping track, but, got a little rough here.
First one up is, friendly bounce. Good.
Nobody cares anyway.
No. It's all about the kids, not us. I told Jessica not to be nervous. We're getting hate mail as we talk. 25-18, and it's St. Teresa trying to claw their way back into this one. They're doing their best, only down by 6 now.
That gap is getting smaller and smaller.
And Rodriguez is out of the game.
Rodriguez out of the game. We'll see if St. Teresa can capitalize as a reach-in foul here called on McGinn. A little bit too overzealous, as Walt Clyde Frazier would say.
Well, St. Teresa's needs to stay in this zone because it's keeping them in the game. They could not guard St. Clair's guards man-to-man.
And here is a 3 from Regina, left wing, no. Hard rebound there by St. Teresa, and they look to push quickly the other way. Grimaldi with it, dribbles to her left, drives into the lane, good! And we've got a run here, folks, 25-21. Teresa's down by 4.
Grimaldi put the sauce on it. She put the Sunday sauce on that layup.
Who's that, our boy Terry Downing refereeing right now?
That is.
Oh, boy, I tell you. Well, he's the man that blew the whistle. That's why I noticed him.
Tino Rodriguez.
I don't look at anything except the ball.
Rodriguez is back in the game.
Excellent. That's why you're here, E.
Taking the ball out underneath.
She inbounds it. It's clean. Up top, they work it around the perimeter. Rodriguez has it. Now drives. Off glass, no. St. Teresa's looking to push, but it's St. Clair's that gets back on defense, trying to funnel them into a half-court game. Grimaldi has it. Now sends it into the paint. A lot of contact. They call a foul. They're headed to the line. Down 4, 3:16 to go. Cristina, we talked about it. This free throw line, this charity stripe, it's really become a large part of St. Teresa's offense.
Definitely, and you know what? It's 25 to 21 now, so these girls still have the shot. If they make all these, it definitely counts.
Well, if you can hear the errant animalistic screaming taking place, it's because 7th and 8th grade boys are now taking place in the grandstands behind us. It will only get better from my headache.
And since they've come, St. Teresa's has gone on a run.
I know. It's totally ridiculous. The testosterone. These girls are feeding off the raw testosterone in the building. 25-23. St. Clair. Rodriguez, the point guard, slowly dribbles it across the timeline from right to left. Now passing it over far right side. Longo almost comes up with the steal. Here's the three. The kick out. Off glass. No. St. Teresa's with the rebound. And here they come with a chance to tie and take the lead. Grimaldi drives. She's fouled.
You gotta love her athleticism, though, the way she goes into the basket every single time.
Jess, since we've had you in the booth, this game has just gotten lit as hell.
These St. Teresa's girls are really putting on a show right now. They're being aggressive to the basket, and it's fun to watch.
Well, the first shot for Grimaldi is up and money.
Grimaldi and McGinn have really led the charge as far as being physical and getting to the basket. Both of them are, and now they're making their free throws, which makes life a little easier.
Second one off the mark. They will not tie the game on this possession. Rodriguez has it for St. Clair. From right to left, she dribbles across the timeline. And a timeout called on the basketball court. Jessica Rosalbo. It's like a rose if you add Al and then a bow like a bow and arrow.
Absolutely.
Is that what you said to me before?
I did.
I remembered it. Okay. Said she's like Michael Scott when she was like, remember my name this way. I was like, that's a hard way to remember it.
Listen, it's that Curtis education of ours,
Oh, you're a Curtis grad too? Oh, that's why we bond so well. Well, Jessica, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you coming on, and hopefully you recruit more fine young women to come out and run the city for what is going to be a potential three-peat.
Hey, Coach, we're going to be watching you on that three-peat. So let's get it.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming out, Jess. All right, 2:43 to go, 25-24. We've got ourselves a ball game. My headache is just on another level. The lights, they're so bright in here. I think when the lights affect your vision, they call that a migraine.
Or maybe it's just your old age.
Yes. Thank you. Shots continue to be fired here in the booth.
Here to remind you.
Now Regina set to inbound. Left side. Rodriguez takes it. Now back to Regina. A good bounce pass inside and beautiful entry pass. Delmar gets her own board. She's asking for a call.
And here comes Grimaldi. She's on the move.
Here's a three for the lead off the mark. And that's an over the back call. Absolutely.
That was a very aggressive play and really helped the team get the ball back. So now they got the ball underneath. Oh, we're 1-1. We're 1-1.
Now that foul was against Juliana Bentavenia. It's 1-1 at the line. St. Teresa with a chance to tie. Longo at the charity stripe. The first one off the mark. And Grimaldi comes up with the board. Oh, and the ref is going to blow the whistle and say that her foot was on the line as she maintained that rebound.
These
St. Clair
refs
takes
have been
over.
on it all game today.
We've got a fine referee staff out here for all games, not only this one. Excellent call. Cristina has a jump ball. Grimaldi looking for a travel call. But the basketball IQ on her is phenomenal. As we mentioned, there is a running clock. 1:44 to go here, third quarter. St. Clair's with a 1-point lead. A beautiful outlet entry pass under the baseline, and it's a 3-point game. That's their first basket in a long time.
That was a big-time cut by Regina.
27-24. St. Teresa's with it. A long two comes up off the mark, and over the back call is called against White. That's number 12, Julia Carlucci, picking up her first foul, and I believe they said that's the team's fourth. Rodriguez has it, gets the call from her coach, a bounce pass right side. Good defense here by St. Teresa's.
These girls look real serious out here now. They're not playing around anymore.
Bentavania with a nice drive herself. Second chance opportunity, good. Elizabeth Delmar cleans up the dirty work. 29-24, just under a minute to go here in the third. Longo firing a deep three off the mark. Carlucci comes up with the board. She'll now fire a three. And she's fouled while she shoots. Rodriguez can't believe it, and she's in foul trouble now.
That is her fourth foul. I knew she had three. I was on it.
I like when you pay attention to stuff,
She has. This is her fourth foul. She's gonna have to come out for the rest of this quarter.
Now Carlucci missing the first one. Rodriguez still on the floor. She will not be exiting the game.
Coach Deanna is really gambling, keeping her in the game.
Second one is good. Again, she took a three and was fouled. She has one more to go for those paying attention at home.
Closing that gap there from 25 to 29.
Third one is off the mark, and look at this. St. Teresa's gets the board. Grimaldi comes up with it. She dribbles around the defender and dribbles it right out of bounds. Costly turnover there.
She's trying her best out there, you know.
Wu-Tang, 36.6 seconds to go.
Before we enter that quarter, and you know what I'm here.
I know.
That quarter, we have a name for that quarter.
Oh.
Here we go.
Rodriguez looking for a foul. A lot of contact up top. Close to being over the line. And an errant pass here. St. Teresa's. Longo comes up with it. Driving. 13 seconds to go. Off the mark. Rebounded. And a jump ball.
Should be St. Teresa's ball underneath.
And it will be St. Teresa's basketball. 10.4 to go. They trail by 4 points here. In the third quarter, we want to remind everybody of the third quarter. Beautiful inbound pass. Grimaldi off the glass. 29-27. 5 seconds to go. Rodriguez brings it across. Stop. Claps. Fires. She's fouled. She's fouled with the running layup as time expires. And it's Rodriguez who's going to the charity stripe with zeros on the clock.
That is bad clock management by St. Teresa's. And you put a girl at the line with no time remaining. The best player in the gym right now, and she was going to make you pay.
I know head coach Lisa Capiello of St. Teresa is not happy with the ending of this third quarter. Next one up is good. It is a 4-point game at the end of 3. We say it in football, but I'm going to say it in basketball. Put your 4s up.
It is scary hours.
It's getting scary. Cristina, you excited?
I'm definitely excited. These girls have me like blown away right now. They're doing so good today. Rodriguez is such a force to be reckoned with. I'm excited for her to come back out in the fourth quarter.
It's interesting. We're going to see who's going to take over this game. It was a large deficit for St. Teresa. They at one point trailed by as many as 10 and came within 1. They are now down by 4. We pay attention. I pay attention. I get yelled at all the time for not paying attention, but I'm telling you, I'm paying attention now. We have 8-minute quarters, 31-27. The grandstand filling up behind us. This next 8th grade matchup, you already know the sound is going to be very, very loud. We hope at home that this is, well, a good switch for you watching March Madness. You can watch this on commercial breaks.
As the kids would say, it's lit. It's lit.
It's lit in here. Ray Palmer said the same thing. You guys are one and the same.
how else would you want to spend your Sunday? I mean, come on now. Girls basketball, this is how you do it.
Golfing, Cristina, is the answer.
Well,
Golfing.
not for me. As a female, I love to see these women being empowered, playing a great game out there, doing all they can possibly do.
UNC giving a beating to St. Peter's, for anybody wondering. So this might be the better action for you. 31-27. Start of the fourth quarter. St. Teresa's with the ball. And a good interception here just outside the paint. St. Clair pushing off Rodriguez's hands. She tries desperately to save it. And she comes up in vain.
That young lady's working really hard.
I mean, it's the high socks. They're up above the knee. There's a lot of swagger in that girl's basketball game.
She's got it. She's got it.
She's got it. You don't know what it is, but she's got it. St. Teresa, this is McGinn with it now. She's the floor general.
Now St. Clair's in the zone.
Good kick to the corner. Off the mark, the long two, and a second chance opportunity. Hilton gets it. Gives a beautiful pass off to the side.
Grimaldi.
31-29.
Keeping it close here, 29-31.
Woo, 2-point game, 7:12 to go in the final quarter. And good defense here, Grimaldi. Let's see a power move that time.
Bodies bumping.
There was not much you could do to stop that.
Delmar. A little Chuck underneath there, a little bit of Barkley throwing a shoulder into the chest, creating separation. I like it. Fourth quarter championship. Working it around the perimeter. Here's a long two off the mark. St. Clair's comes up with the board, and it's your girl Rodriguez now, avoiding a double team along the outside.
Good pass.
Excellent pass. Delmar can't control it. Last touch going to be off white. It'll be gold basketball.
St. Teresa's really has to stay aggressive here.
Here's a long inbound pass. Bentavenia has it. Now she gives it up top. Regina, long cross-court pass to Rodriguez. Fires a three. Left side corner, no. And Regina keeps the ball alive for St. Clair. Beautiful pass. Oh! Rodriguez dishing and swishing for her team. 35-29. St. Teresa's with a timeout. This timeout brought to you by our friends at Ralph's Sports Bar, 1571 Richmond Road. Make sure you visit them today. Great food, great atmosphere. It is like a Staten Island's Applebee's. I got to be honest with you. That's what it's like. You've been there. You know what it's like.
No, listen, man.
The food was great when I went.
I loved the atmosphere. It was banging when you were there. Don't front.
It was awesome.
Ralph's Sports Bar slaps, like the kids say. I'm using all kids slang. I'm with the kids. The kids say it slaps. It slaps.
Slaps, no cap.
No cap.
I know some stuff. 6:16 to go. Refs calling an outstanding game. Capacity crowd, beautiful gymnasium.
And I'll tell you this, Coach Deanna from St. Clair's is really gambling right now with Rodriguez in the game with 4 fouls. But she is playing lights out right now with 4 fouls. So she's making him look very good for keeping her in the game.
Listen, you got to leave your best player in the game, especially when she's playing that hard and she's pushing the ball the way she is. You can't take her out. To the last second, she's going to be there.
Well, it's St. Clair that is hanging on as St. Teresa is scratching and clawing, trying to break down this lead, this deficit, as another costly turnover here. St. Clair has it, 6:02 to go, and that is Pennsylvania that says, let's slow it up here. We're in control. Give it back to me so I can fire this three and hit it. My friends call me cash, but you can make it out to money. Oh, my heavens, 38-29. They're up by 9.
Bang, bang.
This defense has really got to pick it up here. They can't let her be open like that. She's killing it in the corner.
And we're seeing some excellent defense here from the Gold and Blue and St. Clair's as the double team a little bit too much. And St. Teresa is going to head to the charity stripe. That will stop the clock. 5:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. 7th grade girls championship game at St. Joseph by the Sea High School in Huguenot, Staten Island.
This is their best chance to bring it up again.
Well, McGinn hits the first shot, and that's big. Now down by just 8. They need every basket they can get, especially with the clock stopped.
She's been making her free throws, and the key is for them is they got to get stops down here. 5:36 remaining, and a lot of ball game left. CYO rules now, the clock stops every whistle. So you know, we're gonna see some coaching. We're gonna see some good playing. We're down for a rough ride here off the backboard. Miss.
Deep three, no.
Ooh.
What's going on? I'm not paying attention.
We got a foul here.
Great job. Cristina, you enjoying yourself?
I am. I'm reminiscing right now. It's
Yes.
great. I'm enjoying the game.
Rodriguez with the dagger comes up empty.
Delmar
Second chance opportunity. Delmar is a beast, making money in the paint. Another deep three. Look, Delmar gets it over the back call, though. But listen.
St. Teresa really has to start boxing out underneath the basket here.
Just turning up everybody's headphone volume. In the words of Biggie Smalls, my mic is loud. Turn my mic up.
Turn my mic up.
My mic is loud. Oh, 38-35, 12 to go. Nobody cares sports. If you like what you're hearing now, you might say, well, this is a loose broadcast. This doesn't sound like the usual CYO broadcast I listen to. We ain't your mom and dad's sports network. This is Nobody Cares, no religion, no politics. We're out here bringing the community together. It looks like we've had a technical foul called, because Grimaldi is at the line with nobody else around her. No, it's a regular foul. She was just ready to go. Two shots.
Two-shot foul.
Grimaldi is their goal-to, so hopefully she pulls these out here.
First one is up and cash, 38-31. We talked about them needing to get these points so badly, especially with this clock stopped and a deficit to overcome.
I'd like to see St. Teresa's go to some type of press, some type of, to get the energy flowing here.
Absolutely.
Because sitting back in the zone is not working right now.
No, they definitely have to step up here and stay on these girls. Can't give
Regina.
them too much space.
Now to Rodriguez, back to Regina. Regina gives it up to Bentavania. She now has it. Guarded up top by Grimaldi. And a foul, I believe, going to be called here against St. Teresa.
Not the kind of aggression you want to see here. These fouls have to be strategic at this time in the game.
Excellent point, Cristina. Excellent point.
And the star of the day is at the line.
Yeah, that is not the girl you want to foul right now.
Ready to push this lead.
And second free throw is good. First free throw good, 39-31. Second free throw is money. Lauren Rodriguez, right now up to this point, has been the MVP of this championship game. We'll see if St. Teresa's can do anything about that. Down by 9, 4:38 to go. Here's a three, and it's Cash from the corner.
That was much needed for St. Teresa's. They needed that, but they need to stop here. But once again, they're sitting in the zone. They're not trapping.
Yeah, Carlucci just pulled that out. Her team really needed that.
40-34. Rodriguez with it now. Gives it back up top. Bentavania kicks it to Regina. Now Rodriguez back to Regina, left side.
Now we see a little bit more action by St. Teresa.
A little bit more defense, a little bit more pressing. You can see the gold and blue trying to eat that clock. Just under 4 minutes to go now. St. Teresa down by 6. Regina with it.
You got to keep your hands to yourself, St. Teresa's. Got to keep your hands to
Do
yourself.
not foul after all this time is right, but you got to press. You got to get up there, and you got to make a strip. You got to try and cause a turnover, get a double team going here.
Yeah, you need to make these girls make a decision here.
And after all this time, a foul finally called against St. Teresa. And they are not in the penalty east, so they're going to...
They are in the
Oh, no, Terry Downing, one of the referees here, saying that they are, in fact, in the penalty. It's going to be a 1-and-1.
And if you're going to trap like that, you have to trap with conviction. They're not trapping with conviction. And they let St. Clair's run the clock down.
Yeah, you got to give it to St. Clair's. They're really using these fouls to their advantage here. They're drawing out these fouls easily.
Very rare miss from Rodriguez. Grimaldi, coast to coast, coming the other end. Don't start lighting your fireworks yet if you're St. Clair. It's only a 4-point game. 3:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rodriguez dribbling strong to her right and a little bit too strong on defense is St. Teresa.
She's going back to the line. She missed the last front end of the 1-on-1.
If I were these girls, I would just give her as much space as she possibly
I didn't really see a lot of contact there, though. They called it on Longo, I understand. She was impeding her progress, I guess.
You know, Rodriguez is being really aggressive, so it's easy to draw those fouls out. If anyone even gets slightly close to her, they're going to call a foul on it.
All right, first one, second one. First one up, good.
Back in rhythm, back in rhythm.
41-36, 3:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. The gold and blue with a 5-point lead. Second shot, no. Coming across the line now is Grimaldi, dribbling to her right. She gets baseline. She's fouled. Shot, no. She'll go to the line, shoot 2.
She is just putting her head down and going.
She's taking over right now.
She's definitely putting in the work for her team right now. She is leading that floor.
And Grimaldi fires a shot, good, 41-37, and now we see a bit of a press here as Rodriguez with it.
I mean, if my man wants to use that bullhorn, he can go to the right side. You know.
Rodriguez on the line again. This girl is just crazy out here. You know she's going to hit these shots, too. You hate to see it.
She's applying pressure. When you apply pressure, that's the end result. And she has been the star of the game today. She has to have somewhere close to 15, 16 points tonight.
As the second basket from the charity stripe is also true, 43-37. It's a 6-point lead. St. Teresa's has the ball, 3:02 to go. Here's a deep three from the corner off the mark. And a traveling violation. Here's Regina bringing it across the court now, dribbling to her right, 2:45 to go, and a turnover. St. Teresa's will have it.
That's exactly what they need right now. Hopefully, just being a little closer to their basket, they can make something happen here.
Eliot now fighting the student section as I promised he would earlier.
I did not raise my voice.
No. Oh! 16-footer, good from the left side. It is 43-39, a 4-point game, 2:28 to go here.
Foot on the line, which is tough.
These girls are definitely keeping it interesting here. Not giving up at all. We love to see that.
Now we're starting to see some double teams up top, Ethan. That's what you want.
They need to be aggressive, though.
They are being aggressive, trying to go for the steal there. And at least somebody else going to the line now other than Lauren Rodriguez.
Hopefully Longo can keep her hands to herself before she gets out of this game before the end.
Yeah, this is Regina at the line. And there's going to be a timeout called on the floor, it seems, by St. Teresa. 2:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
I'm thinking the player might have fouled out. From what I'm looking at, a player might have fouled out.
Oh, it's no timeout. Player fouled out. They're right.
At least we know these kids are here to support their.
Are you frightened yet? Nobody at home can see.
They're
But
here to support all their friends here. It's just good to see.
just went from a broadcast team to hostages. And there's the bucket, comes up empty. St. Teresa pushing the other way. Costly turnover there. The gold and blue going to do their best to eat up clock now. And it's going to be a foul called against St. Teresa. 2 minutes to go exactly. Teresa's down by 5.
St. Teresa's has really got to put a little more skill here into the game and stop fouling so much. They're using it as a way to stop the clock, but they need to do it a little better. Just giving the opportunity for these girls to keep scoring on these free throws.
Second one is up and no good on both of them. 44-39. St. Teresa's trying to capitalize. Grimaldi driving into the lane. Beautiful move. Good.
She is zoning right
44-41. It's a 3-point game. It is just a one-possession championship game right now. The tension is palpable. The atmosphere is electric.
Keep your hands off. Keep your hands off.
Rodriguez splitting the double team, goes to her left, and a push in the back. Extremely costly foul there by number 15, Ortiz.
What St. Teresa's is doing is just chasing her. They're not trapping with conviction. There's nothing, there has to be something organized there. You're sending the best player to the line, and you're going to pay for it every single time.
You got to assume these girls are getting tired, and maybe that's the excuse for them being a little lazy on defense here and not really putting the full effort in, but it's definitely costing them on the scoreboard.
Now, I understand, Cristina. I'm exhausted myself.
You can sleep tomorrow. It's championship day.
Oh, that's right. You got to empty your tank. 1:30 to go here. Fourth quarter. Grimaldi in the lane again. 46-43. Maintain a 3-point lead. St. Clair with a timeout. I tell you.
She's not letting the game get her down at all. She's working her butt off on every single play, no matter what the scoreboard says.
Well, I'll tell you, it is a one-possession game. We have had St. Teresa essentially trailing the whole game. I think with the exception of very early on, they were, winning in, let's say the opening minute or two. Having been down the whole game, now it is a one-possession game. You've got yourself down by 3. You have to have a defensive stop here. You can't afford to just send this team to the line again. Rodriguez, Regina, these girls can shoot and they can bury you now. That's not the answer.
You got to find a way to generate defense. We talked about in the first quarter them generating offense. Now it's generating defense. How are you going to get steals? How are you going to get some deflections? You need to force them to turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's so much more important here.
And now they're face guarding Rodriguez with Grimaldi. And Grimaldi's going to try to pick her up full court. Now they switch.
Rodriguez showing some speed, and she's able to get around the double team, and she is fouled. She will head to the line now.
But see, once she crossed half court, there should have been a trap waiting for her, and there wasn't.
It's definitely hard, though. Rodriguez is so fast. They're doing their very best to keep up with her, but she is just blowing them off the court right now.
Well, she's been in takeover mode all game.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her slow down as the first one off the mark. Huge miss here. 1:18 remaining. If she misses this, it will stay a one-possession game. Second one is true.
2-possession game.
1:18 remaining. St. Teresa's inbounds. Grimaldi has it. We'll see if she looks to get into the paint like she has the last 3 possessions. That's been their best bet for points.
Can't waste time.
Grimaldi has it again. Fires a 3 off the mark. And it's Rodriguez who comes up with the rebound. 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to foul or try and force a turnover.
And they foul Benzavenga.
What was that, E?
They foul Benzavenga.
Yeah, it was good. Benzavenga.
If these girls were smart, they would anticipate these paths and try and get in and make the steals on those balls there.
Yes. Now the Gold and Blue trying to build now and close out this championship as it's now a 5-point lead.
St. Clair's guards have been tough all night. All night they've been tough. Benzavenga and Rodriguez have really held it down.
Second one off the mark from Regina. Grimaldi has it. Kicks it to her left. Here's a deep 3 off the mark. St. Clair's maintains the rebound. This is guess who? That's Regina with it. Beautiful crossover, and she is fouled up, and it looks like it's only a matter of time here. You could start popping the, what would you call it? What was it? The sparkling apple cider?
There you go,
yeah.
cider.
Pop that sparkling apple cider. We're moments away here. St. Clair's seemingly dominated the 7th grade girls championship game from the start, led by their 2 power guards in Rodriguez and Regina. And I am really pleased with the guard play we've seen here today. Head coach Mike Tiana doing a tremendous job of teaching these young girls there at St. Clair, as it is 49-43, just under 40 seconds to go here. It's a 2-possession game. It's not over yet.
No, there's definitely enough time on that clock for these girls to pull something out.
And here we are now. Grimaldi with it. Driving into the lane. She's fouled. We're going to have a couple of minutes in between the 7th grade and the 8th grade championship games here. An injury timeout on the floor.
Looks like Grimaldi is down.
So with Grimaldi hurt, I believe she is scheduled to shoot 2 free throws. If she is unable to go, they'll have to put a sub at the line. Well, then if she's unable to go and can't shoot her free throws, does that mean that she has to be removed from the game and can't enter again? Not in CYO.
No, not in CYO. In high school, they can come back into the game as well. I think that's only in the pros.
Well, it seems that she has seriously injured herself. She's had an absolutely fantastic game, and we wish her the best of luck in getting better. And hopefully it's not too serious, because she balled her heart out here today.
Yeah, she definitely worked really hard there today.
She was definitely working.
And she had her head up the whole time.
But here, the CYO Sunday, they have a trainer on deck. They'll make sure that she gets properly taken care of before she leaves the gym tonight.
It stays a 2-possession game. 49-43 is the score.
You got to assume St. Teresa's is trying to figure out what to do here now.
Grimaldi has been St. Teresa's best offensive capabilities here in the second half.
Yeah, she's been their main weapon here.
So with her being out here 31.8 seconds, it's going to have to be somebody else to step up here. Part of it has just been getting their money in the paint. They can continue to do that if they get a stop. If not, I mean, this game's all but over.
31.8, down 6. I mean, anything can happen, but, from seeing what St. Teresa's is doing defensively, it makes it kind of hard to see the outcome changing, because there are no traps. They're being aggressive, but they're not trapping. They're not moving the ball. They're not creating defense, so they're not creating havoc.
Yeah, well, hopefully St. Teresa's starters can still pull it out. They've been working hard the full game. Most of these girls haven't really had much time to sit down and rest. They have been working their absolute butts off, running up and down the court.
And after an extremely long stoppage of play, where we did our best. Kids are kicking us and stuff like that. Hey, how you feeling? You still enjoying the atmosphere up here?
Yes.
Kids will be kids. I remember being loud in the stands at one point. I can't be mad at it.
I am a 7th grade middle school guidance counselor. Are you kidding me?
This is nothing for you.
Basketball games were my absolute favorite to go to in high school.
You have to do it again.
And Hilton comes up empty with her first shot. Perfect. Second one off the mark. St. Clair's just 30 seconds away.
Looks like Liv Hilton came in to shoot those free throws.
Walking back the other direction. 29.5 to go. St. Clair's about to wrap this one up.
Heather McGinnis at the line. She played a pivotal role in this game as well, rebounding, contesting shots.
First one, great form, just comes up empty. Excellent rotation on that volley. See that spin? Second one up and off the mark. 25 seconds to go here. St. Teresa trying to go down with a fight. Rodriguez comes up with the board. And that could be, I don't know, you could call it clear path foul if you want to. I don't think they will.
These girls are trying to hang in there at this point.
They are.
We got 15.9 seconds left. Rodriguez is a force to be reckoned with. I wouldn't even want to go near her at this point.
I give both of these teams a heck of a lot of credit. It was a hard-fought basketball game. We talked about it. We didn't want to see a blowout for both sides, and it wasn't. St. Teresa's really competed very hard, very strong, very well coached.
Hey, this game could have gotten ugly early in the second quarter, and St. Teresa's, figured it out and made it a real, they got it within 3.
Showed a lot of fight, showed a lot of grit. Absolutely. No, got it to within 1, as a matter of fact.
Yes. Yeah. But this play at the free throw line right now, Rodriguez has made it, really tough on St. Teresa.
Now, she has just been on that championship level, that other level that we often talk about, as McGinn fires a deep 3. Good. 50-46, 5 seconds to go. St. Clair's will dribble out. The time is over. And we have a 7th grade girls basketball winner here in the CYO League. St. Clair's are your champions. Coach, what an unbelievable game. Mike Tiana gets the championship. There's going to be a trophy celebration ceremony.
Congratulations to St. Clair's on a well-fought game tonight. They were led by their leader, Miss Rodriguez, who was the shining star today, all over the court, offensively, defensively, and really put the pressure on St. Teresa's tonight. St. Clair's guards played very well. Rodriguez and Bensavega and Regina really made it tough, and Delmar and McGinnis down low did the dirty work for them for today. And we are just ecstatic to be here out at CYO Championship Sunday, and this was the appetizer, and let's get ready for the main event.
Cristina, you ready to do another one?
I'm definitely ready. This game's going to be even better.
All right, 8th grade girls CYO Championship coming up. Nobody Cares Sports Network. No religion, no politics. Broadcasting you for free on locallive.tv. Powered by Ralph's Sports Bar, Seppi Pizza Bar, and of course LeBron Team Realty. Back after the trophy ceremony. Nobody Cares.